Hello, hello. Welcome to my space. I hope you are doing well. We are going to get into a reading. Let's see what we are supposed to talk about. I kind of feel in the vibes that a lot of people who have betrayed you, after they betrayed you, they kind of thought, I would say it how I feel it, okay? I kind of feel that they felt strong after they betrayed you. Like if there was something, like they were the king of the world, they betrayed you and you are nothing and they can do whatever they want. And I kind of feel that in this period now, the winter, whatever they tried to push to the side and the ego that they nourished from this betrayal, feeling that they were stronger than anyone, I kind of feel that it is hitting them, and it is hitting them hard. So let's see if the reading that we are getting. Oh yeah, oh yeah. Sorry. We are starting here with the card of the betrayal. But here's the thing. They thought they could betray you and you would disappear. And at the end of the day, what they see, it is not only that you disappeared, you didn't, but you are extremely stable. You are stable, you are happy, you are building yourself. And this is where I kind of feel that suddenly they feel fear. This is what I feel. I feel that after the betrayal, they felt strong, they felt entitled. It made them even more arrogant than what they might have been before. And now, suddenly, what they feel, it is fear. Let's see, let's get a little bit more cards here. Yeah, absolutely. They have emotionally betrayed you. What this card is telling me is that we are not just talking about a betrayal of someone that you shouldn't have trust, right? We are talking here about someone that for a reason or another you trusted them. Maybe because it's family, maybe because it's a long-time friend, maybe because it is someone with who you were in a relationship with, that you wouldn't think that they would betray you this way. And they did. They emotionally betrayed you. We have the Empress here. This is their biggest problem now, right? You are stable. You are abundant. You look good. You smell good. And they wanted you to be miserable. They thought that they hit you and you would fall. This was their expectation. It's kind of like if when they betrayed you, it's like if they thought that they won your energy. And this is why they were so full of themselves, so entitled, so prideful. Because it's like if they vampirized your energy and suddenly they realize that it's not the case. It's not the case. They didn't take anything. Tell me more here, please. Yeah. Now they are totally paranoid. They are paranoid. They are exhausted because when they thought that they somehow took your energy for them, and so they, how can I say that? They use this energy like if they have, it's like if someone suddenly think that they have $1 million in their account. And so they are overspending this $1 million, thinking that it's theirs, And then suddenly they realize that the $1 million that they are spending because they think that, it's bonus. Suddenly they realize that it's not the case. Now they have to pay this $1 million that they thought that it was theirs, and it was not. And they thought that it was theirs because they thought that they put you down. This is what they thought. That they put you down. But no, look, in this deck we have 2 cards of this Ten of Swords. One who is the normal Ten of Swords, and the other one where it's written everything is fine. Which means that you saw the betrayal. It hurt you. But you immediately understood that you needed to create a switch. The fact that you saw this betrayal somehow released something in you, and you understood that you needed to count on yourself totally, and you did what you needed to do, which is taking one by one those swords out of your back, healing, regaining your stability, understanding, and maybe this is the biggest lesson here, understanding that some people don't want your happiness. They don't want to preserve your heart. They are not acting from their heart space. They are pretending to act from their heart space, but in fact what they are doing, it is emotional manipulation. And I kind of feel that this was a very, very painful lesson to learn, but it was a very important one, because expecting someone to love us, right? And then we see their actions, and their actions don't align with love, but then we get confused about love. We might think, maybe this is part of love, when in fact it's not. One second. So, at the end of the day, with this Empress card here in the 5th position, what I feel it is that not only it didn't destroy you, it kind of free yourself in some kind of way, because now you didn't have any energy put into this person who has betrayed you. You concentrated on yourself, and at the end of the day you became the best version of yourself, the most abundant. You took care of yourself. You stopped taking care of other people that might have not loved you the right way, since always maybe. And so now they are miserable because they have an overdraft of energy that they used, energy, money, whatever they took from you. And they thought, I said, that it was theirs, but it was not, right? And during this time, instead of investing in their self, investing in their path, it's not what they did. They just were full of themselves, using whatever they took from you, like they were partying on your energy, on your money, on whatever it is that they took, right? They felt like if they were truly the king of the world. We have here the Queen of Cups in reverse, and we have the King of Swords in reverse. The King of Swords in reverse, it is a master manipulator. Because they succeeded somehow to betray you, they felt that they can manipulate the whole world. They felt strong after the betrayal, which is very, very painful. But this is how they felt. They felt truly like they gained something from this betrayal. They were proud of the betrayal, right? And so they felt like if now they could manipulate anyone and everyone. They thought, in fact, that after what they did to you, that you would be in a victim's mentality and that you would plunge into depression. This is what they thought would happen, and the total opposite happened. And so now we have this 9 of Wands here. This is talking about having no power anymore, being paranoid, being fearful, not being able to fight anymore, not being able to stand up anymore. They cannot stand up anymore. Because in the meantime, all they did was feeding themselves and using energy that was not theirs. They thought that they had an overdraft, and now they realize that they are in underdraft, in fact, right? Okay, so this is what we have here. Let's see, let's get a little bit more information about that. Let's take the regular tarot and let's get a little bit more information about this situation and what is going on now. Tell me more here. What should the collective be aware of in this situation? Yeah, they don't know what to do. Both cards came out horizontally, right? They don't know what to do. They are spending their time overthinking, trying to find some kind of idea because they feel totally out of balance now, right? They felt very strong before, very much balanced. They took your balance and they thought that you would stay in this stage of being with no balance. And we see the Empress here. You passed the test. If this was a test from the highest, from the universe, from whatever, you passed it, and you didn't just pass it. You excelled in it. So now they don't know what to do. This is telling me here that they are overthinking, trying to find some kind of idea. How can I regain some kind of balance? Because they know that they thought that they were maintaining some kind of balance, and they know that it is going the opposite way. They already lost their balance, in fact, but they don't accept it, and the way that they are acting because they don't accept it, it is that they are overthinking. Tell me more here, please. Look how interesting. We have a whole group here of toxic people. They were gossiping about you. They were enjoying your downfall. And now they are totally shocked because they never expected you to put an ending to them. They thought that either you would be on the floor and that's it, never come up again, or that you would beg them for their help. But you didn't, because you knew that you were dealing here with a very, very toxic group. People that enjoy the gossip, that enjoy to see people down, people that are not acting from their heart space, people that tend to play the victim in every situation that very often they create. They are shocked. And I kind of feel also that they are shocked because they now feel rejected. Because this is telling me here that you put an end to them, you healed, and you are not going back. You are not interested in them anymore. You don't want them in your life. You are in a good place. Tell me more here, please. Yeah, they were truly, they thought that you would hold on to them. They never thought, I kind of feel that once the betrayal happened, right? Maybe you have checked a little bit your environment. You might have felt that you didn't get any support, you didn't get what you needed, right? That even if somebody was saying something supportive, there was kind of it was colored by something that your intuition told you, this is not love, this is not support, right? So you might have felt the need to truly protect yourself. During all this time when you healed, right? And embodied truly your Empress energy, because you found yourself alone, alone after this betrayal. They thought that if they didn't hear from you, it is because you were depressed, shameful, something like that. They were certain that you would come back. And so they were waiting, they were observing. Here, this is telling me that all their attention was on you. They were watching you during all this time. They were watching you. They were watching you because they were gossiping on you, right? You were the attraction. They all united around this betrayal, around seeing you down. But they are awakening to the truth, that you see the truth. You are not confused about them. You are not. And they are not confused about you anymore either. They are the one holding on to you. You are not holding on to them. You are not. Tell me more here, please. What should the collective be aware of? Yeah. So interesting. You took distance. You went towards calmer waters. You understood here that this is toxic, that this is not an energy for you. You understood. You saw through it, and you decided to simply move on towards calmer water and build your own stability, your own house, inner or outer, your happiness, far from all of that. I didn't check if you can see the cards, but yes, you can. Tell me more here. What should the collective be aware of in this situation? They thought you would come back. Now they realize that you won't. They didn't even hesitate about the fact that you would come back. They were waiting for you to come back. And you are not. You are not. And now they realize that they are naive. That they are the ones that are naive. They thought because you were so easy to betray that you were naive. This is what they thought. And so they thought, that maybe you were hiding, maybe because you were shameful. That maybe, you were in a very, very dark place. When in fact, you might not have been hiding, or you might have been hiding just to protect yourself. But it's not because you were crying and desperate on your life. No, you were rebuilding yourself and coming out as an empress. And even though it's an empress, it might also be a masculine, someone abundant. Tell me more here, please. What should the collective be aware of in this situation? Ah, la, la. Yeah, they realize now not only that they are naive, but how arrogant and entitled they are. They had no doubt that you would come back. They had no doubt. They had no doubt that feeling rejected by them would crush you. It might have hurt you, but I kind of feel that it might have more given you a very ugly image of the world, which already you might have seen, things that you didn't like, but maybe you still had some kind of hope, or you were making them excuses, and here there was nothing anymore. It was like those people think that they are better than everyone when they are totally immature, when they spend their time gossiping about everyone, enjoying other people's downfall. And they are arrogant, entitled. Yeah, because they are very superficial. It's all about appearances. It's all about power, ego, status. This is what it is about. And they would do anything for that. When you are looking at people and you are looking at energy, vibe, love, authenticity, they are looking at money, status, power. This is what they are looking at. That's it. King of Pentacles in reverse. All they care about is how can you shine on me? How can you bring something to me? And the most ridiculous part, it is that they somehow thought that they would bring you down. So either because kind of feel that there might be some kind of jealousy motivation, right? Because we have a whole group here. So why is the whole group nourishing this gossip? If not because they feel small about themselves and they feel the need to feel bigger by taking other people's down. There is a lot of jealousy here, a lot of comparing myself to others. So I don't think that nobody saw your value, right? Some people saw your value, but they thought they were arrogant enough to think that they were able to bring you down. And now you are the most valuable person here, because let me remind you, they are in this Five of Pentacles energy. They committed themselves to put you in this Five of Pentacles energy by betraying you, but at the end of the day, now they are here. And you are in this abundant, luxurious energy, the Empress. They have no direction. There is no wish fulfillment, the Star in reverse. All they are doing, all they are dealing with is manipulation. All of them are presenting themselves to be someone that they are not. All of them are spending their time trying to manipulate their image towards others. This is what they are doing. Tell me more here, please. Yeah. Now they see you as a figure of authority. And so some people want to approach you. Maybe they want to apologize. Maybe they want to seduce you. Because they see that they didn't succeed to bring you down. They didn't succeed to put you in the nightmare that they thought that you would be stuck all your life. Now the power is with you. And as we are talking here about people that are very superficial, they kind of think that they can somehow come back to you, like bring you a cup of apology, a cup of love, a cup of flattery, something, because now they understand that you are the figure of authority here. You know, their naivety here comes, in fact, from the fact that they are all about appearances, that everything is about how people see me, how powerful am I, how do I look. So they are absolutely not connected to their intuition. In order to be connected to your intuition, you need to be connected to your heart space, to authenticity. You need to live an authentic life in order to hear your intuition for what it is. But here we are talking about people who are not doing that. They are not. And so now they realize that you are not stressed out at all, that you are the figure of authority, that the abundance is with you. And they think that they will be able to somehow, King of Swords in reverse, manipulate you in order to get back into your good grace. This is what they think. Yeah, I can put it here. Let's see, what else should we be aware of here? They hope that you would be generous towards them. Yeah? They have put swords in your back over and over again, enjoyed your downfall, gossip about it, feeding the gossip, adding the gossip, and they think now that you will be generous towards them. Why? Because you are kind. They hope that you will be generous enough to help them move forward. The delusion is real. The delusion is very, very, very real. I want to have a little bit more information here about this chariot. Tell me more here, please, about this chariot. Tell me more, please, about this chariot. The chariot! Yeah, they think, listen, there are people here that think that you are not aware that they participated in a way or another in this betrayal or in the gossip. They think that you don't know. The High Priestess in reverse, right? And those are the people that, in fact, want to approach you. They think that somehow, because you don't know, they think that you don't know because they have no intuition. But you have. But they hope that you don't know. That whatever they did, whatever they participated into, you have no idea. And this is why they think that they can move forward towards you. Tell me more here. Yeah, but you know. Queen of Swords in reverse here. People that are very jealous, very envious. I said they are only thinking about them, their comfort. What can you do for them? Right? This is what it is, but you took distance. I kind of feel that maybe before, you might have known that some people are acting from a place of competition, of jealousy, of envy, all those kind of things. And I kind of feel that maybe you didn't realize the danger with those people. What those people are doing. You might have thought, okay, people are how they are, it's okay. But at the end of the day, no, because those people want to see you down. They want your destruction. They are not only not a true support, they are in fact backstabbing you all the time. When you are talking about something, they will listen to it through a very, very critical mind. And they are truly searching for things to bring you down. Because they cannot stand to see you up, right? So there is truly here a danger, and I think that this might have been a lesson for you, right? That you need to truly step away from people that are jealous of you. Yeah, I kind of feel that after this experience, you have totally changed the way that you are operating in the world. I kind of feel that before you might have seen all kind of attitudes, all kind of dark sides of people, and you kind of thought that, I can deal with it, it's okay. People are who they are. But I kind of feel that after this experience, you understood that in fact, they were truly... There was destruction in your life because of those people. And I kind of feel that because you are someone looking forward and looking in a positive light, you didn't truly look at what was happening behind your back. But when this situation happened, suddenly you knew that all those people that during all all this time you have made them excuses and you have said, you know, it's okay, they are however they are, it has nothing to do with me. Suddenly you realize that in fact they were giving strength to this betrayal. They wanted it. They were happy about it. And so you needed to step away. Tell me more here, please. Yeah. You totally cut ties. We have the devil here in reverse. You have totally cut ties with anything that told you lack of self-confidence, that is not accepted, projections, jealousy, gaslighting. You might have become very selective about who you accept in your life. Kind of feel that you wouldn't even try to convince them, or, you know, as soon as you see something that is kind of toxic, you might be in a period right now, and I don't feel that you want to stay in this period. I kind of feel that you had to, because you were dealing with this situation, and you had to somehow, with all this negativity, put yourself back on track. We saw the Chariot 2 times, right? You might have known also that people were trying to come towards you in order to get some kind of information. You might also have felt that people might have tried to get close to you in order to be able to bring information to somebody else. So you might have been very closed off. I don't feel that it is what you want to continue to do. But I kind of feel that you felt the need to do it. It's not that... This is telling me here that you are not in a place where you are depressed, down, and you hate the whole world, and you don't see anything positive in anyone. I don't feel that it is the case. I kind of feel that you know that maybe in your environment you have to be very protective of yourself, truly protective of yourself, that you don't even want to have any kind of discussion with all those kind of people, that you don't trust them. You know that they are liars, manipulators, gaslights, that they are superficial, that, you know, that now they see you as valuable now, right? After they didn't succeed to bring you down. And that maybe they want to check what you know, what you don't know. I kind of feel that, you know, you are not open here even for a discussion, but it's not that you are totally closed off. They didn't succeeded to bring you in a place of deep depression where you would be disgusted by the world. No, you are disgusted by them, yes, but you don't identify the whole world as them. Yeah, you can see that. Let's see. But I truly feel here that they are very determined to try to approach you. Yeah, they are. They think that you are not aware. They think that you are not aware. They think that you don't know what they did behind your back. Even some people might think that you don't do the connection between them and the people who has betrayed you. This is what they think. Yeah. This all to say, you know, when they betrayed you, all the attention was on you. Now that you are up, all their attention is still on you. It's always on you. Tell me more here, please. Yeah? Yeah? They want to reconcile. They want some kind of connection with you. But look how the card came out. They think that because you are abundant and positive and loving and all those kind of things, they might think that you are very naive. Yeah. They might think that you took distance because you felt rejected. They don't consider the fact that you rejected them, that once you saw what was going on, for you it was done and over with. That you didn't think about them, and when you thought about them, you thought about the betrayal, and it just didn't make you want to go back. Right? But they feel that if they can somehow recreate a kind of connection with you, that it would be the happily ever after. Right? Yeah, this is what they want. But I kind of feel that for you, it is no way. It's no way. I kind of feel that at the end of the day, you are much better off. There was this very painful experience that was truly breaking the back of the camel. Can we say it here? Is this the expression? I don't know if it's the right thing, right? That before, you were surviving in those circles. You were trying, to go your own lane while maintaining those circles, but in fact it was a lot of heavy energy at the end of the day. And I kind of feel that after this betrayal, it just brought to the light the reality that you were feeling all the time, but you wanted to put it aside because this might be your family, this might be your community, this might be your circle of friends, that you said, we need to be tolerant in life. Maybe it's all you ever knew. So you thought, I have no other choice but to somehow manage with those people because everybody is the same. Everybody is the same. So maybe I'm the problem. And I kind of feel that when happened what happened, you understood, you know what? I'm the problem, I'm not the problem. I don't care. I don't care. All of this, it is a burden on my back. They were always a burden. But somehow I was hoping that, there would be some kind of change, that somehow, people, this is what they are, this is what there is, it's okay. I will find a way to manage with all of this. But at the end of the day, I kind of felt at the moment that there was this betrayal, you realize that, in fact, you know what? It's lighter on me now. Now I can truly embody who I am. And you are abundant. While before, at the end of the day, you might have been a little bit miserable in this environment where you might have felt constricted. Like you couldn't truly spread your wings. You needed to fit in their boxes, and you didn't feel that you were part of their boxes. And so maybe very often you were trying to open them, take them out of this mentality of putting people in boxes. But I kind of feel that after happened what happened, this betrayal, you said, you know what? Instead of trying to convince them not to put me in a box, I'm taking myself out of the box. I don't need people who are trying to put me in the box. And when I refuse to be in the box, then I'm dealing with all this gossip and all this betrayal and all those judgments and this entitlement and this arrogance and treating me like if I am childish, like if I am naive. Kind of feel that you felt so much more stability once you didn't have to deal with none of that. Closure, please. Yeah, absolutely. You see that those people, they are not operating from their heart space. Everything is about strategy. This is what it is. They are not with people because they like people or they love people. It's about strategy. Everything is about strategy. This is not your environment. And it's sad to say, but it's a lot of environment are like this, maybe, you know? People are obsessed by success, by money, by power, by status. A lot of people are very insecure and they are not working on themselves, they are not healing, they are not aware, so they project everything. And I kind of feel that you got to this conclusion to truly see that the best thing for you to do was to totally detach yourself, not even trying to convince them of anything. Detach yourself emotionally, not deal with their meanness and their jealousy and their competition. Move forward, be generous to yourself, right? Because they are not operating from their heart space and everything is about strategy. What can you do for me? And this is the reason why now they want to come back to you. But I kind of feel I am attracted once again to this Four of Cups that came in reverse, and I'm very happy about it because I kind of feel that they wanted to put you in a corner and that you would be in this darkness and that you would stay stuck there. And what I see here with this Four of Cups in reverse, it is no. I am closed off. I am closed off from all of you. All of you. I'm not interested in none of you. But I don't think that the whole world is like that. I think that you are toxic. I'm not closed off to everyone in the world. I don't have a dark image of everyone in the world. Of you guys, yes, absolutely. I know that I'm better off without you. Better off. I don't need that. I'm not somebody who is strategizing my relationships. It is not about strategy for me. And you are. And I'm not interested in that. I am acting from my heart space. And you are not. You are not. But this tells me that you didn't lose hope on finding people that are like you. And what they wanted, in fact, it is for you to be totally closed off. They didn't succeed to do that. They didn't. I kind of feel that you are even, not trying to know more or get more information or try to know exactly who did what. It's irrelevant. It is all associated to the past. A very heavy energy, a dirty energy. You are not interested. You know that from now on, the relationships that you want, you will take the time to observe what's going on. When you feel that you are dealing with someone here who is not connected to their own heart space, so they cannot connect to yours, when you feel that it's all about strategy, and when I say strategy, we might be talking about, people who are thinking about, is it good to be a friend with you? What can you do for me? But it can also be, people who only call you when they're bored. Where it's all about their comfort, There is no true emotional attachment here, right? And I kind of feel that you today, you are in this place where you have been through hell. You have maintained your balance even though you might have been very much alone here. Nobody was filling your cup. Nobody was filling your cup. It was all you and yourself. And you maintained this balance no matter that there was such a huge betrayal, right? You embody your energy totally. You are heading towards a beautiful future. And you know that you had to fill this cup alone. So you don't need anyone to fill your cup. You don't need anyone to put you on the right direction. You don't need anyone. You are connected to your higher self. maybe to the highest, maybe to your guides, maybe to your ancestors. I don't feel like you feel lonely. I kind of feel that you feel that this whole environment has this energy of loneliness because there is no connection. There is no heart connection. Everything is fake. Everything is fake there. So you might have felt very, very lonely even when you were in this environment. Right? And so now you know that you will take the time. If it doesn't bring you any happiness, right? It's very different because you are not about what can you do for me. We are not talking about concrete. We are talking about cups here, about emotional. Very different. They are looking concretely what can you do for them. Strategy. You are not. You from now on, in every connection that you will have, you will see if the person is connected to their heart space or not. And if they are not, then you are not interested because you know that you don't need them. All of this terrible betrayal, I kind of feel that you had no other choice but to stand on yourself. But I kind of feel also that you have no doubt anymore. If you had any kind of doubt that you can do it all by yourself, I kind of feel that you have no doubt anymore. You have no doubt anymore. Is there anything more here? Yeah, they have no direction. The star in reverse. You are not ready to open your door to them. They are trying to see how they could eventually come close to you, right? They want a new beginning with you. Because at the end of the day, they are nostalgic. They have very, very good memories of you. But you don't. You don't. Yeah, they see now that the victory is with you and that they didn't see it before. You put down the burdens, and since you put down the burdens that they were trying to put on you, they are in a miserable place. And you are comfortable. You are comfortable. You are much more comfortable now than when you were dealing with whatever family, community, environment, workspace, whatever this was, right? Relationship. When you were there, you were always in survival mode. You always felt the need to put up boundaries. It was tiring. You were confused all the time. The best thing that you did at the end of the day, it is when you saw what was going on here, you didn't let it take you down. You moved on. You moved on. Courageously. You moved on. So I will leave it here. I hope that it was insightful somehow, healing maybe. I wish you a beautiful end of the year. We are getting to the new year very, very soon. That's it. I'll see you in the comments. Till very, very soon. Bye.